Hello and welcome to Roll to One. I am Jaden Miller. I'm here with Andy. I'm here with Zane. I'm here with Ross, and I'm here with Jackson. And we're gonna have a fun time because this is the show that is pretty much a combination of everything I love about sci-fi, and hopefully you liked it too. This week it's Rise of the Planet of the Apes meets Jurassic Park. So we're gonna just go ahead and dive right in to tonight's episode of Orbit 21. We're on YouTube Music. You're enjoying this like a podcast, and you're also buying our merch. Let's get into what happened last time. Music. All right. It's a lot of tech, but I got it. Following a climactic battle with the Space Jurisdiction Force, Scott landed on a fighter, managing to steal it. Using clever tactics, he escaped and then received a message that Operational Radio Base 9, Jupiter's communication relay, is offline, ensuring that they won't be tracked. The group now uses this time to repair their ship's life support system while Scott steered it towards Jupiter. Then they landed on Nimbus, a domed city in the clouds in the hometown of Jovthor. The city was teeming with jungle and towering metal spires. The crew disembarked, and Memory stayed with the ship to remove the tracking signal. Dremel, a simian himself, agreed to repair their ship for a fee. The rest of the group went deeper into the city and found Jovthor's family. By the way, I wrote this in the present tense, and I'm translating it to the past tense. They learned that Jovthor's father had been missing since a power outage took out the city's main power and ORB-9. The group then visited the chief engineer's office, where they learned that the outage was likely caused by a man with a power signature similar to Kane. Jovthor then suspects it could only be one of the other patients that was back on Mars. Now, the group plans a journey through the jungle to repair the city's damaged power dome. Then they will be accompanied by Scylla, a simian geneticist responsible for now dinosaur-infested jungle. All right. We're going bananas, guys. It's happening.
This is Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Okay.
Yeah, we couldn't call it the banana ship.
I didn't say we couldn't. I'm just saying we have not in game determined the name of the ship yet.
I said banana ship.
Or
and
out
shut
of
it down.
Or out of
have
getting.
bananas.
What?
Maybe they don't have bananas.
If you call it the banana ship, it will get shot down. Like, literally.
Oh, and did I mention
I almost did last.
that it's raining?
Yes.
It's been raining perpetually here, like a monsoon, for the last couple days, and it will continue to do so for the next couple.
We assume.
This dome is
We weren't here.
this dome is, if you remember, it is a sky-high city, not unlike the Jetsons, except for below is a jungle. A very thick and prehistoric jungle. Tall, twisted trees, and evidently wildlife. So you have
Very
now
wild.
gone with Scylla back to a location that you're all able to kind of chill. It is a diner, but if you see, the light is barely flickered on. It's been considered essential while the backup generators go on, but even so, the light flickers. And you are in a...
But it did that before, though.
Yeah, probably did. You are in a bar, and are kind of seated at one of the tables. There's no one else in here except for the proprietor, a simian woman who stands over by the bar stool, kind of waiting, looking at you guys, waiting to see if you're going to look her way and order anything. But instead, Silas sits down, and I'm assuming you join her.
Yes.
I will, yeah.
We'll see where this goes.
Sure.
All right, so basically, in-game, I'm going to describe some things so that you guys can all understand what's going to go on, and then we will pretend that the conversation was planning-oriented, and then we'll jump right into action. So basically, due to the perpetual rain and the dense jungle, this is going to have a +8 to our difficulty in this journey, meaning it's going to have an 18 to 19 depending on which thing is getting in the way. It is a 19 if it is the jungle that is the problem. It is an 18 if it is the heavy rain that becomes the issue.
You're talking about for the journey roll.
For the journey.
Okay.
That being said, you guys will all need to determine which roles you are: leader, outrider, quartermaster, and sentry. Has it changed?
Leader,
Probably not.
quartermaster, sentry.
Can you
Yes.
remind me what Outrider does?
The Outrider scouts ahead of the group. They're responsible for finding safe routes and tracking threats to the party.
I mean, unless anyone else wants to, I think I would do that.
Good.
That makes
in
sense.
this situation.
Either you or Ewan.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Do you want to do that, Ewan, or
I'm looking at my bonuses first to figure out.
for like survival and all
What's,
that.
what's the
Yeah.
rules on that?
Outrider specifically does a lot of like they do. I mean, it just depends.
Survival,
I think it makes
perception.
more sense that you guys ignore the
Sure.
roles and go specifically on what this group's strengths are.
Cool.
Right. So, I think unless anyone, the only thing that I can think of is maybe with Outrider, Joe Thor would have some experience, but I still think that he'd probably be best at Quartermaster.
Maintaining and finding food and supplies for the party, ensuring the group is well equipped and the supplies are readily available after a hard day's journey.
Yeah, I mean, between
Yeah,
Robo Assassin and Dr. Killjoy over here.
or Joy
absolutely.
Kill?
Gotten better
Yes.
about it.
Absolutely, Joe Thor would be like, yeah, you guys, go ahead.
Yep. Okay.
Also,
okay.
Joe Thor is focused.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's very concentrating.
Is that an NPC that might be a minor inconvenience? Death.
So, let's choose our roles quickly.
You gotcha. All right. Joe Thor, Quartermaster, Sentry, who?
Sentry's the eyes and ears of the party. They keep watch over the group and their surroundings. They're the first to spot danger.
Go ahead, Ewan.
That's me.
Ewan?
Ewan is our sentry, and that leaves Kane once again as our leader.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I'm the
Once
left of
roles
the
are
party.
assigned, each character participating in the journey will then may attempt one preparation. You can make one additional preparation if you wish to skip the rest step. The resting step is very vital. It does very important. However, you also gain a 1 level of exhaustion if you skip the rest step. So you're good if you want to do your things, but I will just go ahead and quickly read what the preparation options are if you'd
Did I
like
just
to.
hear you can do one thing or two things if you skip rest?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can assisting an ally with their preparation. You can bolster your party using syringes, salves, tinctures, potions. You can carouse. You can chart a course. You can consult. You can consult the technological. You can pack up. You can prepare a meal. You can procure I guess in this case it'd be a beast of burden. You can find a other form of transport. You can get supplies. You can rally the party, research, seek advice, or study the weather, or anything else that takes less than an hour.
Okay.
That's a lot of things.
Yes. So,
You guys pretty much generally you can say this is what I would do, and this should be a thing you could do.
right. So, Joe Thor, what he is going to do is he. We talked a couple episodes about how Scott wanted to upgrade himself with the money that we got from the Black Rock. So, through talking with the simian proprietor of this bar, is going to get the supplies to upgrade Scott just from taking out wiring and well, not necessarily taking out wiring, but somehow obtaining the necessary equipment to upgrade Scott. And with that, according to Dark Matter, that will be a 20-minute thing and the cost will be 600 for the 2 that I want to do of the 700 that Scott wanted to
All right.
upgrade.
So you all sit down at the table.
So I assume that takes both of them.
Yeah, he's basically that's one thing. I'm gonna let him do that.
Okay.
Basically, that's one thing. So basically,
I just
Joe
imagine
Thor
Scott
spends
doing
time.
his own thing while Joe Thor's just like on him like a backpack.
Well, it depends on what he's doing, right? So, what Joe Thor are you embedding into Scott? I would say you're sitting there with everyone around the table, kind of deciding what you're going to do. Then you're going to go kind of your separate ways. So, what is it that you say to the party and to tell them what you're going to do to prepare as you meet back here in 1 hour?
Gotcha. Hey, Scott, with everything that we're going to be facing, being in the rain and potentially fighting some dinosaurs, I think it's time that we do some of those upgrades I've been thinking about that you wanted to do.
I agree. This would be an optimal time.
All right. Well, in that case, open up your chest.
As you wish.
Should have said take off your clothes.
I need your boots, your clothes.
So, I'm going to hobble together and create a Tesla module. And this device, installed in your chest, electrically polarizes your skin and discharges a shock of electricity to attackers. When a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to deal 1d6 lightning damage to each creature within 5 feet of you.
And should they be wet or in rain, it is double damage.
So,
Gas.
How fortuitous.
and this makes sense for Jovthor, as he is the electric guru. So
We know.
yes, so he is going to be doing that with Scott, and then the second thing he's going to do is add traction spikes, which are retractable spikes in Scott's legs that allow him to no longer have half speed for climbing
And hands?
I mean, it just climbing no longer halves your speed, and you have advantage on saving throws against being moved against your will or knocked prone.
Ooh, put it in his hands too. Make him like Spider-Man up the walls.
I was going to say. Yeah.
I like the idea that you see as Jovthor, if I may, Jovthor pulls your sort of chest out for a second, holding your power source device that sort of radiates and hums with a bit of energy. And you see as Jovthor takes a little piece of metal, it's like a square cube, a really heavy magnet, and he just gets it right next to you, and you're dead. You're like unconscious, right? But he's like holding your life, right? And he takes this little thing and goes, and just goes around you. And like polarizes you, right? He makes your, you push where you should pull, and your magnetism that holds you together. It is now the screws that are holding you tightly as you want to sort of expand. And if you've ever rubbed a balloon against your head and let it go, there's this bit of static, right? And that same static that lets you sort of shock people will now be the same thing that lets you sort of stick to walls.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
fun.
I like that.
Right, just like lightning is attracted to the ground, and there's that positive, negative. You now are like lightning.
Dope.
Cool.
Good job.
Second move is probably texture then.
Huh?
Go static and Van der Waals forces on the sticking.
Oh yes,
Yes. Okay, so that's what Jovthor's doing.
that's what Jovthor does. What would the rest of y'all like to do?
Am I occupied with that?
No, you can do whatever you want to do. You basically each get a 1-hour activity.
I would like to study the weather.
Okay, you're going to study the weather. I need you to go ahead and make an intelligence, wisdom, or wisdom nature check.
It's raining.
So if you're proficient in nature,
Is that what I'm going to get?
It might be. It's possible.
I will tell you, on a success, this is helpful. On a success, you will reduce the journey difficulty by 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Kane.
So it will go from an 18 down to a 16 when it
It'll
comes
go
to the
from
rain.
raining to raining hard.
I'll do it on intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your d20. Are you proficient in at all?
No, he's
In
It
what?
doesn't matter.
Oh, what'd you roll?
Natural one.
Natural 1.
It is
Scott-
raining.
Scott steps outside in
What
the
did I
rain,
say?
and his electrostatic sort of just... He freezes for a second, and then sits there for the rest of the hour.
Not used to it.
That's a nat 1 for you.
Gotta get used to it.
Alrighty. What are you two going to do?
I'm going to try what he did and see if I do better.
You're going to try to also study the weather?
I'm also going to try to study
All right,
the
so
weather.
he steps outside and gets you free from your state of stickiness.
15.
This is based on the difficulty of the journey. So no, you do not succeed.
It is raining.
Man.
it is raining hard.
You look outside
Tried.
and attempt to, let's say you go to the edge of the platform and you look out and you just see like a dense fog as the humidity is over the trees, and it's just really difficult to properly understand the effect that the rain is having.
I guess Kane will try to talk more with, I want to say Scylla?
Scylla, yes.
Yes,
Did
yes.
Scylla was an American accent, just womanly?
Very much like Ruth's accent, kind of.
Oh,
From Whispers.
yeah.
Kind of.
I think she was just like this, right?
Yeah,
She was just,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So yeah, you talked to Scylla. She is a albino simian woman scientist.
So, what all did you make down there?
Oh, well, I took all of our prehistoric data that enabled us to sort of missing link ourselves, and I applied it to the reptiles that we brought along with us.
So they can talk?
No. At least I don't think so.
Joe Floor's just listening, and he's just shaking his head while he's working on stuff.
Like welding mask down, like
Yeah.
fixing all that, yeah.
But why?
Why not? Isn't that the nature of science?
No.
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah.
Might be. Well, what are we gonna have to? What are we gonna have to deal with down there?
Well, I'm not sure. Are you attempting to gain some sort of research from her?
Yeah.
So then why don't you go ahead and make an intelligence... It's intelligence history, but I'll give you advantage because of your conversations with Sila.
I'll take it. $15.
15, as you know, is not enough. It's a difficult journey.
Yeah.
You guys would have been able to re-roll a failed ability check during your journey.
Oof.
All right,
tough
it
to
is
prep.
just you.
Oh, don't
now.
forget we have the inspiration tokens.
Yes.
I don't know if this is quite the desperate situation to use them.
Yeah.
You know what? You never know.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, Ewan?
Your second thing.
His second thing, he hasn't
Second
done
thing?
anything. Oh, he did the weather. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So the group has done their things.
Tried.
And then
Attempted.
Sila brings no added benefit. She, in fact, brings no benefit.
I don't think she's gonna bring any added benefit at all.
She does not have a wonderful stat block either, so if you want to VIP her, that is ideal.
I'm not going to advocate for it, but if it happens.
All right, now, you guys have all opted to do the rest portion of the journey.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
You are basically, just to give you some understanding, starting a journey fresh maximizes the chance for successful expedition. So you can take a short or long rest here. If you take the short rest, then I'm going to roll a potential additional encounter. Or if you take a long rest, then you cannot take a long rest during the journey.
Okay. I think that based on just what we've been doing, the short rest, which is just an hour, correct?
Yeah.
I feel like that is best.
I'm good.
Yeah. I feel like that's best. And just in case this takes longer, having a long rest to recharge, recoup, and potentially get your spell slots back, Andy, will be beneficial.
Okay. So we will go from 4 to 5 encounters.
Okay.
I've already rolled it because
Yep.
I knew the two options and I figured, but I just wanted to give you the choice.
Player agency.
Yay.
So we have 5 things. Now, during the journey, after each encounter, you have the ability to, as each of your classes, recover things. This is going to be this is basically just going to be a lightning sort of like next thing that happens. And so with that, you're able to heal. If you are a fighter, you're able to spend a hit die to regain one of your uses of action surge, or you can spend a hit die to regain your second wind. You can also spend two hit dice to regain... never mind, you don't have that ability yet, so never mind. It's just going to be a hit die to get action surge back and a hit die to get second wind back. So if you use them during the encounter, you can spend a hit die and get them back on the next encounter.
Noted.
Cool. That is the fighter. The rogue, that is you, Scott. You can spend a... I don't believe you have Stroke of Luck, do you?
No.
No. So then that's all you can do. You can do nothing. The sorcerer here, you're able to spend a hit die. I will get you. You're able to spend a hit die to recover spell slots. You must spend a number of hit dice equal to the level of the spell you wish to recover. For example, you can spend a hit die to get a first level, or a 2 hit die to require a second level spell, and so on.
Yep.
And then Jovthor, you have a particularly interesting class that is not built for this game.
Yes.
So what I have sort of done is modified the wizard a little
Okay.
bit, right? You can spend a hit dice to recover an ability that you can only use once per rest.
Short rest or long rest?
What would be the ability that you're going to use?
I guess the only thing that I would probably be doing would be if I were to use up all of my electrical, like my power cells.
How many power cells do you have?
So I have 3.
So then I will let you use a spell slot. Not a spell slot. I'll let you spend a hit die to get 1 back. That's what we'll do.
So a 1 for 1. So 1 hit die for 1 extra charge.
We'll
but
do
you only
a-
get to spend 1, and then you only get 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
basically
can't
it's a
spend
spend a
3
hit
to
die
get
to
3.
get 1. No, you can spend 3 to get 3.
Okay.
It's just
Are
in
they?
his case, because in his case it's not as potent as spell.
Well, he
slots.
only has 3, so I'm assuming that they're more potent than spell
Oh,
slots.
maybe they are. So then we'll say
Well, as long as I have
sure.
that, I have.
I kind of just assume they are.
I can use
Yeah,
the
maybe.
cantrip, Shocking Grasp, Spare the Dying, Witch
yeah, but those
Bolt,
are
and-
cantrips.
spell
You can
slots?
just do that.
No,
Oh, those,
but-
those are cantrips, yeah.
yeah. So
So we're just gonna say that you can spend 1 and get 1. That's what
okay.
we'll do.
Okay, gotcha.
And we'll keep it there. So now everybody has the ability to take basically rest during the journey should they want to.
Gotcha.
Except for Scott. Rogues are broken anyway. They are. They're really, really powerful class.
And now he's even more
I'm
powerful.
not dead yet.
All right.
Not from our lack of trying.
So you all
Or mine.
reconvene
Your lack of
together in
trying.
this space, and you take your moment of rest. You all have a quick meal that is simple. It is a simple cube of food that seems to be nutritious, and then a smorgasbord, a whole platter of fruits, vegetables, and nuts.
How long was all of this in the fridge and freezer?
It's probably very fresh food.
They're in the jungle.
But
Yeah.
no meat was presented to you. The meat substance was
The cube.
the cube.
Cube. Yeah. I imagine it's like the food cube from Snowpiercer.
Probably insect or something of similar.
Gelatin of protein.
Just nasty.
Or dinosaur.
The food cube. The nutrition cube. That hasn't changed.
Hey, this is home cooking for me.
But
I didn't think
yeah,
food
like I
could
said,
get
the
worse than
vegetables
boot
are.
camp.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I didn't think food could get worse than boot camp.
Oh, Ewan, this is nothing. Yeah, have one of these mangoes. They're really good.
I'm not trusting you.
All right. And Joe Thor would just take a big bite out of a mango.
And we step outside as Jovthor packs the mango into his back pocket.
For later.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe he takes like a little vacuum seal and like it's like a little vacuum seal
It's gonna
bag
be a
for mango.
distraction later.
Hey, I have a mango.
You can write down you have a,
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a mango?
In your
freeze dried,
inventory.
not a freeze dried, a vacuum sealed
Yeah.
mango.
It's preserved.
I like it. Cool. Now, you all head over towards this elevator, and next to it is this stairwell. And if you've ever been on top of a sniper's perch in like a
Like
park,
Call of Duty.
right? In like a
Oh, okay.
park, right? When
Yeah.
you go up the park and then you see there's like a little radio area, and they kind of have that kind of thing. Everybody's
Yeah.
seen that, right? When you're at a national park or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
But imagine that, but like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stories up, and then it's
Okay.
attached to the sort of building that you're on. So you enter this sort of box room, and then you just go down these stairs, and you continue to go down because the elevator's not working. It's not
Right.
essential. And you begin to go down and down and down and down and down, and you pass the tree line, and it just gets dark. It gets dark down here. I would say it's dim light down here. And you finally hit the ground, and it's just mud, sloshy and gross.
This is going to not do well for my fur.
And Silo leads on, takes her like a backpack. You can sort of hear a little pot pan sort of move in there, and she walks.
I'm going to follow close by.
Okay.
And close enough. Like, actually, I'm going to stick really close to her. That
Okay.
she's like within arm's reach. And I'm going to be constantly just scanning the treetops and like the branches that are close enough, looking for predators.
Okay.
Should we make it brighter?
Can you?
It may reveal our location.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
primitive animals.
Primitive animals that could rip you in half.
yeah. Ewan, based on what Silas said, I would not assume that these creatures aren't smart. Dinosaurs
Wait.
lived for...
Not. Oh, yeah.
There's a reference there,
Yeah.
probably.
Well, yeah. Dinosaurs were smart. They lived for a very, very long time, and after being genetically modified, I really don't want to meet one. So, just assume that it can easily identify ankylos.
Next year, you're gonna tell me can I unlock a door?
I mean, if there's a door in between you, it will probably just break through.
They are quite clever.
Okay. I'm going to read what happens here. You guys are all sort of walking in the jungle. And
Like you do.
who is the sentry?
That's me.
Okay. You may, at any time, replace another party member's result with your own here. But everyone is going to either make a wisdom insight, wisdom perception, or dexterity stealth.
I'm going dexterity stealth.
Me too.
I suppose perception.
You begin to hear this
Nat 20. So 24.
sound. That's when he's good. You can replace one other person's roll should they roll poorly.
9.
Probably a good one to have there.
12.
Shoot. Doing math. 23.
23 is great.
Yeah.
So you're going to replace the 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is 3 passes. If more than half the party succeeds, the more observant of the party notices an incoming threat and warns the rest of the party. Neither side is surprised. And now I'll begin to narrate what exactly happens. Give me a second. All right. You are traveling in the jungle, and you begin to look up above you. Larger than some speeder ships. These large winged creatures with long, very thin beaks. That is exciting music.
I like it.
Well, it's probably amazing and miraculous.
What is this, Avatar?
I mean, as long as we are not
Scary part of Avatar.
actively being attacked, I mean, those are...
Oh no, wait. Hey, change to this camera.
Dude, that looks like my sleep paralysis demon.
Do it for your camera.
All right. So I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this, but it's got a almost draconic sort of form to it, like a wyvern, but it's got a large head. The top sort of has a spine. It'll be this camera here, right?
Other one. This one.
Oh, we gonna do this one?
Oh, yeah.
Sort of has a spine on its head, a large black sort of edge of its beak, its mouth like a pelican, right? Anyway, so sort of half describes it, but it's 3-4 times bigger than you or I.
At least.
Standing at our head, it's huge, right? And there's 3 of them. Like geese flying south for the winter, they sort of just encircle you.
Are they as mean as geese?
Probably not. Maybe geese are just sons of bitches. I'm going to take this back now. So, when we look up above them, it is not exciting. Place yourselves on the battlefield because these things are hungry.
if you don't
Nobody's surprised, though, which is a good place to be.
So, let's see. So we had Scylla and...
Are we coming in from that way?
Are we coming in from...
Yeah, you're coming in from that direction, headed this way.
And Scott is right
Following we'll say you're following the monorail/power lines, heading towards, remember, we are heading towards the power station that is offline.
on... You're right. Who wants to be after those 2?
Sure.
Okay. And then we'll have everyone take up the back roll, back spot.
Should we roll for initiative?
We probably should roll for initiative. Yes.
I got a +5 on initiative
Kabam.
that I always forget about.
This is one type of creature, so only one dice will be rolled on my end.
Dang.
I'm going to be
I
last.
believe these are called Quetzalcoatls.
Sounds right.
Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus.
Let us
Quincy,
know in the comments.
Quincy's Cutlass.
Quetzalcoatlus.
I think it's Quincycoatl.
It's a huge beast and it's unaligned and it's ready to go.
It's on a line.
Yeah, it has no alignment.
All right. Joe Thor got a 3.
Joe Thor got a 3. Let's just look at him. So Joe Thor got a 3.
6.
Ewan got a 10.
Joe Thor is going to go before these beasts. These Quetzalcoatls are at the bottom.
I got a 4.
Wow. None of us rolled well.
So I think everyone took Kane's suggestion to act like a mannequin.
So Kane, what did you roll?
6.
6. That is pretty bad. What did you roll, Scott? 4.
4.
I don't know, you thought maybe they'll buy it.
We're just
I will be rolling
twigs.
for Scylla as well. I forgot. Let's go ahead and get her in there.
Ewan's the only one that got double digits.
She rolled a 17 plus 4.
21.
Because she knew the mannequin thing would work.
Scylla looks up at the sky and says, "It's a Quetzalcoatlus." And you guys are like,
that's not how it's pronounced.
Mannequins don't
I don't know how to pronounce it.
No, I mean, it's
None of that. It's a trap.
So what did, and then I guess it's
don't
you
talk.
probably after. Okay, so it's going to be Scylla, Ewan, Kane, Scott, Jovthor, and the
Animals. Just say animals.
the Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatlus.
It's Quetzal. Quetzal.
It's Quetzalcoatlus. Just stop it.
Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus.
The pretzel nautilus.
The Quetzals. All right, the Quetzals are going to get you.
I'm gonna shout, or I'm gonna say, Doctor, I'd recommend you take cover.
I'm going to put him over there,
this threat.
please, in a nearby area.
How nearby?
Very.
I'm gonna tell the NPC to hide.
Much like the
Yeah, put 'em right
Vietnamese,
there.
put them in the trees.
Right there. Put him right there. And then get another one over there.
Did you look up the sound of a Quetzalcoatl?
Oh, that was yes. I was looking for the
They're
pronunciation.
What do they
extinct.
sound like?
Put it up to the mic. I want to hear it.
I can't even do it.
It's a bird.
And then the third.
Quetzalcoatl the third.
They are, I will tell you, she says, Scylla will, because she is first, she's going to do something that is helpful. She is indeed going to hide. So she runs over to the side, and she will say, as she is doing so, I'm going to make a stealth check. Awesome. She's going to say, she says, they have brittle bones. They shouldn't last long. Informing you that they have low hit points.
Oh, hollow bones, flying creatures.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Makes sense.
that's fair.
They are so large, though, because they are needing to be in order to fly. Like, they're just such a big beast.
Yeah.
So are these creatures ones that she made, or are these naturally occurring down here?
Well,
You
we're
tell
not
us.
asking
You're
that
from
question.
here.
Not sure yet. We're in the battle.
Okay.
You're from here, you tell us.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like, would Jovthor have seen these before?
Jovthor has probably seen these fly in the air before.
Okay. Okay. That's just why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Ewan,
I want to ride one.
then I would.
You can try.
What do I need to roll to try to land on top?
Well,
of
I need
one?
you to tell me how far you can move, and then I need you to fly, and then I
yeah.
need you to land on it, and then I need you to hold on for dear life.
Just as devil's advocate, I wouldn't.
I would shoot at it.
Well, if you're telling me to shoot at it, I'm going to shoot at it.
No, he's saying
instead.
he would.
Yeah.
Why don't you ride it after we've shot it down?
Yes.
You can pretend it's flying.
No, it's not the same.
It's definitely not. It's true.
Keep in mind, you have a jetpack. You can fly.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh.
I'm trying to find
I
what my
f-
movement for
I
it
forgot
is.
that you could.
That's your normal movement.
I want to be a dragon rider of
Just
burn.
in. At
Yeah, you
any
just get a flight
direction.
speed, so it's just 30 in any direction.
Yeah. Okay.
Or 60 for dashing.
So yeah, 30. That's what, half a ruler.
Half a ruler.
So yeah, I'm not making that.
Not in one
What?
turn.
You're on that end. I can't.
Where are you looking to go? Where are you?
I want to ride one. Any,
he's
any
gonna
way
go up
I
to
can
one
get
of them.
close to or on top of.
So what's the nearest one?
Probably this one. The one closest to me over here.
I think this is the closest.
Is it?
Yeah, it's diagonal.
Oh, true.
We need one more.
The middle one's the closest.
So that puts me, what, middle of the tree?
You can take half from that. You can. What?
It's
What's
half a ruler.
Half a ruler to there?
That's the full ruler. It's dashing.
He can dash to there if he wants.
Half.
Yeah,
That's right.
you can dash like right
Here.
up next to it.
You gonna dash to it?
So you can go right in front of its face before it does its action.
Yeah, and bites you.
All right, so he gets there, over there. Now it is
Can I also
Kane.
can I use my second wind before then?
Do you need healing?
Oh, no.
Jackson,
You mean action surge? If you could go right now if you action surged.
Sure. We'll do that.
All right, so he's gonna action surge. He's gonna.
Jackson,
I honestly don't hate it. I will tell you, I'm a firm believer that there are only two ways to use action surge. It is in order to use it right before you like very much need to save yourself, or like right at the beginning when you need to hit the enemy really hard.
Hey,
So, yeah.
So I don't hate
Jackson.
this.
So
punch
now,
it, Chewie.
now I can get on top of it.
So yeah, sure. I'll let you go ahead and roll to grapple with the beast.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll.
shit.
You're gonna roll an athletics check, contested against my athletics.
God, I love proficiency bonuses. That's an 8.
Against
nat 1. That's an
against
8.
my 8. I'm gonna let you have it.
Oh, meets it.
He's beginning to. This creature is flying in the air, right? And it's like whatever it was making. I don't know.
He's just as surprised as you
And
are.
he's just like. And he's just like flying in the air, trying to survive, and you are holding on its neck. That is what's happening.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's like vultures and stuff. When you're like above them, they never look up.
It's like wrestling with my dog.
So you came on top of it. He's like, "What?
So I mean, you
You can do that?"
So this creature's speed immediately becomes 0. Meaning it cannot fly nor hover, and it
go,
begins
Jackson.
to crumble downward as its hollow
Should it?
bones cannot.
Should it? If he's grabbing on its neck.
Yes,
Oh,
cannot
'cause
hold. He's too heavy.
But he has a jetpack.
Are you flying with it or not?
No, I'm on top
Then
of it.
Nope, he tried to
will-
ride it.
I need you to remove that base, and I need that thing to hit the ground.
It turns out it's just as heavy as you are.
Worth it.
I will say, because you are grappling it, you do not take any damage. You just slam this thing to the ground like
he's on top
John
of it.
Cena,
Because he's on top of it.
and it takes 5 damage as it.
I was going to say, I'd
hits
be
the ground.
thrilled if that killed it, too.
Nah.
That might be the most badass thing I've done in this whole game.
Heck yeah! Second
here
only to
for it,
killing
bro.
11 people. All right, so he has brought the Quetzalcoatl to the ground, Quetzalcoatlus, and now it is Kane.
Oh my goodness.
This is a good battle so far.
It's going well.
Okay.
Ride him. Ride him.
I'm not sure about that.
I made it work. Ride him. Are you going to do it?
I think he's just gonna blast it out of the sky.
Oh.
Shoot that piece of junk out of the sky.
That's fine. Just gonna needle it.
It's gonna take what, 3 damage?
6.
6 damage.
Ooh, that's more
So-
than I did.
And you were attacking the far one from
Yes.
me, right? Close to you. Okay, cool.
All right, 6 damage has been dealt to the beast. It's like. "Ah!" It didn't like it.
I mean, I wouldn't think so.
That was
All right,
its pain noise.
Scott.
Scott is going to climb a tree.
Which tree?
The big one.
The big one.
All right, he's going up the tree.
Yes, sir.
Just 30?
I'm going to climb. Yeah, just as high as I can.
I'm
I'm going to try and get to this far branch that's kind of close.
I don't know if you can get to the far branch.
His climbing speed is now equal to his walking speed.
Indeed, which is 30.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're probably not gonna be able to get all the way to that branch
Yeah,
Can I
unless you get
dash?
60.
unless you dash.
Yeah, 60 you can make it.
I'll let you dash there.
Okay.
Ross, he's
the
dashing.
other one.
Put him on the other side.
The other one.
He's dashing.
Far side.
He's over there.
Can
Hang on,
I
Dimitri.
ready an action?
There you go. Oh, almost.
Can you ready an action?
there you
no,
go.
your
Got it.
action is spent dashing.
Okay.
We
Well, no,
spent
he gets
so
a-
much
has a-
time
he's a
putting
rogue.
this map together, Ross.
You can bonus action dash as a rogue.
Jaden spent so much time putting this map together.
All right. So, let me see. I'm actually going to. I'm just going to start shooting at this one on the right.
All right, he begins to fire upon the Quetzalcoatlus.
All right. These dice have failed me. I'm gonna use this
Tell me
one.
how it's pronounced in the comments, please.
Damn. I don't.
Yes.
The Quetzalcoatlus flies, flaps.
I don't think a 4 beats it, does it?
It's unprepared, but it dodges out of the way.
Can
Its
I?
natural armor withstands.
Do I get 2 attacks?
No, you're a rogue.
Okay.
All right, now it is Jofthor. Our monkey man on the ground. Everyone else,
Live on the scene.
moving around.
Okay, so each of you went for different monsters, so that
It's gonna make it difficult to kill one quickly. That's for sure.
exactly. So
I love it. You guys were like, ah! Just ran off in 3 different directions. Jofthor just watches and goes, okay.
we need to focus attacks. So
So which one are you going to apply attacks to?
Focus on attacking.
yeah, Jofthor he's gonna rush forward, and then he's going to shoot at Ewan's, the one on the ground.
All right, he fires at number 2.
Let's see, that is 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right, then 2d6 plus
pew.
1. That is 12 damage.
12 damage. That's a big hit to the beast. It sort of like lashes its head back and nearly decapitates Ewan as it sort of reels its head, but Ewan ducks just barely fast enough. And it did not enjoy that.
And then Jofthor is going to take his second shot.
He takes a second shot.
Yes.
You have an extra attack?
I level
That's amazing.
At level 5, I get 2 attacks.
Go ahead. Not Scott, though.
Not Scott.
That's 18 to hit, which also
For
hits.
sure hits, yep.
And then 2d6 plus 1. That is 4.
It is bloodied. It is now at 16 damage. It is bloodied.
16?
No, it's at 21 damage.
21? You said what?
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, wait, yeah.
12
that
plus
5.
what?
So,
No, it's
I
12
did that
plus
5.
5.
yeah, because it
That's
fell.
on the ground.
It fell.
Yeah.
Oh, this is number 2. That's
Yes,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Ah,
So this is number 1's not taking any. So 5 plus
No.
12 is
Yes.
17. So now it is bloodied. Your second attack hits it.
for another 4.
So for 21 total damage.
So 21 total damage.
now
It is
minus
still alive, but it is very pissed.
Okay. Gotcha.
I will
What's that
say
sound like?
Yep. Those sound effects brought to you by Ross Robinson.
Hey.
All right, so that's where we are at now. As the Quetzalcoatli are going to now flyby attack. They have a flight speed of 80 feet.
Ooh.
A speed of
Makes
10 on the
sense.
ground.
Okay.
So I'm going to do what's called a dive attack. I do not provoke opportunity attacks when I fly out of an enemy's reach. So I'm going to fly at least 30 feet towards the target, hitting it with a bite attack. Here we go. Where is the nearest person for number 1 over here?
This
That
is
was-
1.
That would be me.
Scott is
or
the nearest
actually-
in the
He's
tree.
in the tree.
I'm going to attack Scott. I can get him.
All right.
Unless you hit the tree.
I was going to say, is,
I'm
I'm not technically closest, but I understand why I
since
shot
he's
at
in
him.
the tree,
Oh, yeah, you
does he
shot
get
at it.
anything out of that?
What?
Does he get anything out of that? Like cover, half cover?
Actually, I kind of like the idea of flying by Ewan because he's the one who brought down his brother. His brother in Christ.
These are Christian Quetzalcoatlus.
They're Christaquaddles.
you didn't ask.
So
He
They're
didn't
just
ask.
missionaries. They wanted to share the word.
Quetzalcoatlus.
The word is
So it's gonna Ewan down there, and is going to do a flyby attack. Ewan
I
is.
mean, Ewan is on its back.
No, yeah, he
Well, it
is. So
kinda
I'm
was.
gonna grab him. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right. You're going to take some damage plus extra damage because it is not technically sneak attacking, but the dive attacks get extra damage.
Great.
It's a lot of dice.
Oh no.
A lot of dice.
So that's 10, 12, 17 damage as it flies by you and then flies back into the sky.
And,
Basically moving a total of 80 feet.
and where do you want it?
It's going to fly by.
I guess it has to be like over here because it can't hit the.
Just put it on the
Burger.
tree.
There you go.
Well, sure.
That worked out better than I expected.
Yeah.
It flies down and lands up. I like it. And he just takes a bite out of crime. And then now the second one is on the ground
And grappled.
and grappled. And
Grapple.
gosh dang grappled. Well, I can still attack while I'm grappled. So I'm going to attack you. Ewan.
I'm sure.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
All right. So it lashes out, but it can't quite get you. Now it is
Like a bucking bronco.
the third one.
Steady.
The third one's going to look down
on
at
target.
Kane and is going to fly by in his direction. Can I get to him?
Yes, you are within 80 feet.
Yeah, probably. There's
Cool.
a ruler for reference.
I like it.
Won't go much further.
He's going to fly. He's not going to technically fly. I mean, he gets a dive attack. The flyby is just I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
I know.
I'm going to just dive at you. I'm going to land on the ground.
Okay.
So I dive at you like that and then hit you on the way.
That's about 80.
Here I go. You ready? Natural 19 on the die. Whew. That's going to hit for sure.
I might have to have that not hit. Wait, how much is it plus?
Huh?
How much is it plus?
Plus stuff. I'll just tell you that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Meets it, beats it?
And the attacker wins, yes.
No, I won't bother.
All right, you ready? Ooh, those are some sixes. 11, 14, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Ooh. That's a lot of damage.
Ooh. Comes down and just
What the heck, man?
smacks you with its legs as it sort of not knocks you back, but like hits you in the head. And then it turns around and starts to make like a chirping noise. I don't know what sound they make.
It's mocking you.
They're not real. Dinosaurs are not real. Now it is. Yeah, they're totally real. Sila's turn.
Well, they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. Sila turns and says, "Oh, wow, it's amazing seeing one up close." And then she
it's
walks
like-
up to it and goes, "Die!"
Wait, it goes die or she goes?
Amazing.
She goes, "Die!" She's gonna run up at it.
She's not like an eco activist.
No, she's a scientist.
I know they're usually fluffy duffy about nature.
It's very different.
It's a monkey scientist.
Ah, there you go. It's a hard knock life in the jungle.
So
Yeah.
she walks up to it and is gonna whack. Natural 18 on the die. It's for sure gonna hit. She does. This is to number 3.
Yes.
Yes, she's going to deal. What is the total damage? It's gonna be 6.
What? She's gonna deal 6 damage.
She's gonna deal 6 damage to it.
Wow.
She has a weapon.
She just whacks it with her. With like she has a basically if you've ever seen those little sticks that come out,
Oh, a baton.
that's it. So
I
one of
mean,
the,
that'd probably be a lethal strike for her.
yeah. Sure. So she like whips it out and just whack on the back of the neck,
Because it was lightning.
and it is now bloodied.
Dang.
Also, something that I realized, and obviously it's not going to change anything, is that with my lightning damage, I'm supposed to be dealing double damage.
That's true. I did remind you of that.
Yes,
But
you
you
did.
shot it.
No, with as long as I have charges in my gauntlets, I have my weapons do electric damage. So I obviously we cannot change that for what we did the last round. But going
Hands off the
forward-
chess piece.
Yes. Yeah. No, but I realized that.
But it is Ewan's turn. You can remember that. Keep it in mind. Ewan, what do you do?
I'm going to activate my little Bo-Katan shield for +2 on my AC.
So,
Yeah.
yep, it's an action.
Yeah.
Okay. Good turn. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
Sure, I'll stab at it with the Necro Sword.
No, that's not what you can do with your bonus action.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're
asking if
right.
you
What
want
am I
to second
thinking?
win with your bonus action, or if you want to.
Yeah,
that's
I'll
it.
second win. That's a good idea.
Second win, get some healing back.
Yeah.
You know how much you get?
1d10 plus 14.
1d10 plus. I'm not sure.
That
don't
might
know.
be
That
just a
feels
really
like a lot.
terrible looking 4.
I think it might be plus your fighter level.
Oh, it's plus... I had it
1d10
as
plus your
4.
fighter level. I was right.
Yeah,
4, isn't it?
so I just never changed it from when we were level 4. Okay.
You're good. All right.
Yep.
Now that's a good turn. Kane.
Go ahead and not enjoy what just happened.
Kane cries.
Free action.
Kane cries.
Kane cries.
That's a free action.
Free action cry.
Absolutely.
He's probably not looking good.
No,
he got his shit rocked.
I got
the heck was
I got
that?
14 health back, so I mean,
No,
It's a pretty good recoup.
not plus 14. I just got 14.
Oh, that's nice.
You rolled a 10. Nice.
I rolled a 9 and plus 5.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That guy's doing the.
Takes a stim pack out.
He does have a healing vial, I believe, so we should be okay.
I'm just going to shoot.
I'm
this
not
guy
too
with a
worried.
Ray of radiation.
Shoot him with a ray of radiation.
Yeah.
Who's raid?
Call out to the fallout, baby.
So as you give him cancer, Scott, you're on deck.
range spell attack. $19.
19 hits.
Sweet.
2d8.
These are CR2 creatures.
All right. Takes 10 radiation damage.
10 radiation
Radiant
damage.
damage.
To number 3?
And
Yes,
its speed is
to number
reduced
three.
by 10.
Ouch.
Radiant.
So it's taking 22 total damage.
Until the start of my
Yes.
next turn, speed is reduced by 10.
Wow.
Then I'm going to get out of there.
Whoa.
Oh, you blip out of reality again?
No, he just runs.
He's just moving as fast as he can. Keep in mind, those little brown spots on the map are mud. It is raining hard.
It's sloshing as fast as it can.
All right. So he begins to move that way. Now it is Scott.
Scotchbot is going to jump. He's
Okay.
going to get to a safer height on the tree and then jump on the... Noticing that the scientist, when she yelled, die, he heard that, turns around, and is going to
All right.
go down to like
Scott,
this lower branch and jump.
I'm going to let you get sneak attack on this. You are coming from above. I'm going to let you have advantage on the attack. However, keep in mind, if you miss, you are going to hit the ground and take fall damage.
Understood.
Love it.
Don't fail.
Sometimes you got to take a risk. Thank God for advantage.
That's Zane's quote of the year.
Yeah.
What was is it acrobatics or...
This is just a hit, homie.
There's another.
Oh, just a jump?
This is your hit.
Just roll to hit.
Roll to hit him.
So add your bonus in for whatever you're stabbing him with.
Oh, my laser half sword.
another leaf.
All right, so your laser half sword, your what is it? Lightsaber katana
Bring
comes
it-
out of nowhere.
Bring it down like you're stabbing Strahd.
Yeah, like and then
Attaboy.
and it's a +7, so that's 21.
It's gonna hit. Yep.
And then that's 1d6.
So Scott lands on the
Radiant.
beast, stabs it.
Plus your sneak attack.
Plus your sneak attack.
Oh, I love the logo, but I hate the number.
Why, is it
sneak
the
attack.
one?
It's a 3.
It's the one.
Plus sneak
yeah.
attack.
So plus sneak attack, which is an extra, right?
Your extra bunch of d6,
I
homie.
hope it's a bunch of
I think
these.
it's
I hope it's like 3.
sneak attack 2d6. I'm not using that one again.
There's no way.
I know. I'm looking at it.
Yes. 11 plus 1, so 12 total damage.
Oh, and it's 3d6.
Yeah.
It's 3d6 at 5th level.
Yeah.
It's an extra 3d6 for sneak attack. So it's your d6 plus your 3d6.
Okay, well in that case 17.
17 damage on top of the 22
Attaboy.
it's already taken. Scott just like into its back, and it hits the ground hard and is lifeless.
I thought it felt like you were doing quite enough
Nice.
damage.
And my head just, without my body moving, my head just rotates around to the doctor. Are you okay?
They're fun to jump on, aren't they?
All right, awesome. So Quetzalcoatl number 3 is no more. Quetzalcoatl is after Jovthor.
So obviously, with that behind, he sees what's happening. So he's going to take his first shot at number 2, where Ewan is. Yeah.
Yes, the one that has been grounded by Ewan's grapple.
Yes.
You're grounded, mister.
8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
Okay, so miss the first shot. Second shot.
Shoot better.
10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Dude.
Of course.
He fires wide.
And then
No Star Wars shooting.
Jovthor is going to climb the tree.
Oh no!
Wow. Gonna knock off
in
more
your blood.
things.
You can grab the flight
He
stick
can't
if you'd
help
rather
it.
not put him up there. You can just grab the flight stick.
I don't know which one you need. So there you go. There's both.
You can't help but climb the tree.
You can't.
It's in his blood. It's his nature.
He's hanging with his prehensile tail.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just in the tree.
Get a
All
shot
right.
from there. You got advantage
Imagine-
for being above.
Imagine that he did. He still missed. All right, so now it is the Quetzalcoatlus 1 and 2. So Quetzalcoatlus 1 is up there in the sky and sees a Ewan on the ground and is gonna not be able to go for him. He's gonna fly and try to grab a monkey out of the sky. Here he goes.
Out the tree.
Yep. Out the tree.
Yeah.
He's gonna dive underneath the tree and try to go for Jofo.
I'm flipping them upside down to show that they're
Ooh,
dead.
we're gonna see.
It feels like they're trying really hard
12?
maneuvers.
No.
No, 12 goes wide and it flies by.
Ooh.
You get no opportunity
good
attack,
AC.
but it is in the sky.
Over here.
You're
getting there.
Where do you want it to?
It's in the sky, so it's 80 feet from where it was. And you guys are killing it. Only the people listening on YouTube Music are like, what is going on? They're moving my
Like
map.
right here.
They're trying so hard.
Man, these pterodactyl or Quetzalcoatlus are
Quetzalcoatlus.
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 Take a drink every time I say Quetzalcoatlus.
I can't.
I know.
Baby.
I mean, you can drink water.
It's not the same.
All right.
Cool. Good stuff. Now the Quetzalcoatlus has moved by. It is now the second one. The next one's going to attack Ewan because it's right there. 14.
no.
All right. That's it. And then it's going to fly away and incur an attack of opportunity.
How? It's
So
grappled.
grappled.
Did you
I never let go of it.
And it never,
What,
it
you-
never
you-
contested.
activated your shield? I guess you could do that. I'm not sure. Let me find out. I believe you have to. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. It also ends if the effect removes the grappled creature from the reach. So I guess you could hold on with one hand. Sure, I don't rule that. Why not? So he just draws his like little shield thing, and he's just like hanging on to the thing. So yeah, it's on the ground still, and that's it. Lots of word things. I'm really good dungeon master, guys. Scylla is then going to look up and go, "It's beautiful again. I'm going to shoot it with my gun." Shoots it with her gun, and she goes wide.
There's more where you came from.
It is I can make more. It is now Ewan.
You
You in or out?
I'm debating if I want to try to tame it.
Yes, tame this prehistoric creature.
whisper in
Is
its
it possible
ear holes.
for me to do so?
You can certainly try.
That means no, so I'm just going to kill it.
It very much does.
You're learning.
I'm just going to kill it. I'm just going to use the necro laser sword and kill it.
Behead the thing. Demon.
Would that have been like an animal handling check?
Like a 30 on animal handling, yes.
I'm going to guess a 2 doesn't do anything.
You somehow
No,
roll
it does
that
not.
down.
2 does not hit. No. You
Congratulations.
do have an extra attack.
I'm going to do that again.
You are a fighter. You can attack twice.
11's a lot better.
Plus.
Plus.
for your necro sword.
Oh, yeah.
Have you not been adding things?
I don't know.
I've been adding things.
Not you.
Plus 8.
Yeah, it's
19.
hits. 19 hits for sure.
Yeah.
Damage.
He's still been killing stuff, even if he's not been adding.
Yes, roll damage.
I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
Yeah, it's fine.
1d.
It's number 2.
1d8.
Is that underneath it?
Does that mean you?
Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
damage.
6.
So 6.
6 damage.
Stabby,
Yep.
stabby.
I feel like that means you fell off your bed.
Yeah.
So it's taken 27
before.
damage.
I had a pillow behind my head, pillow on my
it
left
is
side,
now
woke up, pillow
Kane?
on the right side,
Kane?
It's not dead?
Wait,
and pillow behind my head.
Man.
Other side of the bed.
Kane.
I literally woke up at the wrong side of the bed.
Kane, go.
Kane.
Don't know how.
Turn.
I'm still gonna not enjoy all of them, and I'm just gonna hard light needle that guy. He's in my range.
Which guy?
The one who's still.
Joftor?
Wait, did you kill the other one?
Yes, one of them's dead.
No, yeah. So the one that Ewan is
The one on the
doing,
ground
it's
has taken
very bloody.
The one on the ground has taken 27 points of damage. The one in the air has taken none.
I'm still gonna hard light needle that guy. He takes 6.
He takes 6 damage. Bang. All right.
What you get for being alive?
So he just sort of like just gets more cancer. Now it is.
Actually, I'm opening a small hole inside of him.
No, I know you're like removing some of him.
I'm like a surgeon.
It's like
the opposite of
anti-cancer.
Cutting for the very first
Anti-cancer?
time.
That is the opposite of cancer.
It's a malignant
Cancer is a growth.
vacuum.
I understand. He's basically, but what's wild is he creates a small black hole inside of them and then just pulls it away instantly. It's terrifying.
Ouch.
So Scott,
All right.
And I'm hiding.
Scott
Over here.
is going to. I mean, all I can do is shoot at this point.
fire.
Fire! Well, let me see. Can I be creative?
Yes, you can roll to hide as a bonus action.
I'm going to roll to hide as a bonus action.
Cool.
Where are you going to hide?
Behind the tree.
Oh,
that
I think that
pylon.
works because it's natural 20 plus 7.
Yep. And then he appears out from the side of it, and then he fires at it with advantage.
Sweet.
Shoot her!
This is how rogues
Shoot
work.
him down, Legolas! And that is a 19 on the die.
Yep, that's going to hit it.
And then
Yep. And then you're going to roll all of those d6s.
2d6
Plus 3 more.
plus 3 more.
2d6 for what? Your sword, your,
thought it was
your
three
gun?
and three.
Yeah,
2d6 for the weapon,
Yeah.
and then
Sure.
3 for the additional.
Yeah. A lot of dice there.
12, 13, 14, 15,
have to
16,
change it.
20 damage.
20 damage. So this thing has taken 26 points of damage,
Oh
instantly
my
bloodied.
goodness.
It is now Jovthor.
I shoot it right in the...
You just shoot it through.
Right
It's like
in the
its
eye.
wing. It's like it's got a hole in its wing that's sort of like disapparating.
All right. So Jovthor is going to take one shot at the one that's right by it.
Yep.
Shot.
He's going to
One
have
kill.
disadvantage because it's right there.
Disadvantage. Okay.
It's not that close, is it?
Is it within 5 feet of him?
Probably.
No, it should be within 10.
It depends on what I'm shooting.
It should be
What part
within
of the
10.
body I'm
They've been
shooting
moving
at.
from like 60
That's
That's
and
fine.
going
That's
down
fine.
20
Then go ahead and
past.
fire at it.
Yeah, just regular.
I
no,
can't
just-
see. It's just a big
Also,
map.
they're large.
Yeah.
That is 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Okay,
If you
14.
turn them in the right way, he's either within 5 or not within 5. It's hard to say.
We'll go by the clear base.
And then now, since it's lightning damage, 4d6 plus
call.
2 is what. Okay. That is 11,
It's dead.
12, 13.
It's
15.
instant. It's instantly
No,
dead.
no,
Okay.
let him count it out.
You defibrillate it. It's it's not alive anymore.
Clear.
Its
Yeah.
heart stops and it drops to the ground with a rag doll that you've like none other.
And then with my second shot, I'll.
The physics don't go into the mud ground. It just sort of bounces for a second, like a dragon in Skyrim.
You might want to make this next one
2008
not electric.
Counter-Strike physics. Like,
Yeah.
Why?
It's the
grabbing
Quetzal thingamajig.
Okay.
turn.
Well, I
still
can't,
grappling
I
this
can't not make it.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Well,
as
I
I,
need to
watch
take my second shot.
as I watch both. Well, you can take your second shot. Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You
So he
have that,
turns to the. He flips his tail around and then fires at the other one.
Do you miss?
That is 8 to hit. And
It does not hit.
all right.
So
I
I'm going
really
to
want this kill.
try to make I'm trying to get out of your grapple here. So I'm going to make an athletics. You need to make an athletics.
Yep.
18.
13.
So I get out of your grapple and I am 80 feet that way. It is now Scylla. Scylla will do nothing for her turn. Ewan.
I told him we should have dimpled the bottom side of the tree.
Ewan, it is 80 feet from you. Does your weapon go 80 feet out?
I am looking. Folks at home.
Your
are gonna
weapons
hear
are in
that
the
like
middle of your
4
sheet?
times on different.
Yeah, I know. I have the ranges written on the bottom left.
Okay.
Shoot her!
It is going to attempt to flee from the combat.
Yeah. Totally makes sense.
I'm just giving you the chance to kill it if you need that somewhere in your heart.
Gotta put it down.
I know my repeater has 60 and 240 as its top range.
Can't let the rooster get away.
Do you have a repeater?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming you
I
can
have,
hit it.
I have a 3380 on my swarm pistol, so. Yeah.
Well, I'm
But-
saying you have the ability to hit it with your
the
your-
rifle,
With the
too.
rifle.
Yeah.
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 Any of those. you
That-
can-
that's what I
it's
said,
within at least the disadvantage range.
I was double checking. So roll
It's
to hit.
80 feet away, which is a little further than Ross put it, so it's outside of the 60.
Roll to hits. 29.
I think you have to roll with disadvantage.
disadvantage since it's farther away.
It's
Sure.
outside of the small range.
Do it.
Yeah,
28?
that's a 19.
You're adding your proficiency bonus at this level would be
he rolled
3, and then you're adding
I
your
rolled
dex
a-
bonus
he
would
rolled
be
a
5,
19
right?
and-
He has a +5 to his dex,
He rolled a 19 and 18.
so he has. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I would
Never
say-
mind. I take it back. That's
Yeah.
reasonable numbers to
it's-
me.
it's-
I'm just trying to do the math here.
Oh, yeah.
might have been
and plus he has
I don't know.
So then, yeah, you kill it. It dies.
Yeah.
There's no doubting that it dies, and it slams into the nearby tree with a big thud.
I was probably adding the wrong bonus,
Whoops,
but it's
that's
fine.
the rain.
Yeah, you should be adding
And
5
then this
and
sound
3.
goes off.
Yeah.
You're only one off.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
I don't want to agree with that.
Are you in need of medical assistance?
A little bit. I mean, it'll come back, I suppose, on its own. It's the whole time.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah. I assume these aren't one of your creatures.
The Quetzalcoatlus is not supposed to be quite this large, but it worked.
Great.
Are they tameable?
Depends.
What?
Well, as far as I know, I've never heard of anyone taming them before, but you can always try if we meet any more.
Well, they might know you better. We'll make you do it.
Nope. I'm going to take a hard pass on that. Thank you.
Didn't seem like they knew him better.
It would seem they are easier to kill than tame.
All right.
Yes.
Could be a good benefit if we have it, though.
It'd be really cool.
You couldn't even,
No, that cannot fit in the ship.
it can't even hold you.
Yeah, but we can.
There's
take-
other animals out here. Sorry.
But to rescue your father in his captivity.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Wait, who said he was in captivity?
My father.
He's gone missing. I
Lord.
can only assume.
Do you not remember the briefing we received?
Yeah, but I didn't remember him being held captive by anything.
We don't
Well,
even know if he's alive.
It is more implied.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
I really hope not.
Me too.
An army's
He's
always
important to
nice.
science.
Yeah. And he's my dad.
That too.
I don't know him.
Well,
Thanks, Ewan.
thank you for thank you for killing the Quetzalcoatlus.
What was that?
Quetzalcoatlus.
That's
Take a
too much.
drink. So yes, you guys all managed to survive the first of danger being afoot. You continue to walk through, speaking of foot, as the steep forest floor is completely drenched by the rain, making staying upright in the mud an increasingly difficult challenge. Your walk begins to go slightly down a hill.
That's the worst.
A careful,
Have you ever
Slightly
walked
worse.
uphill?
Trust me, it's worse.
a careful outrider may be able to help you navigate this a bit better. So this is
I am an
a-
outrider, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, you are the outrider. This is what's called a bump in the road.
Do it.
What do we
Okay,
do?
you're going to perform an ability check here. You're going to make in order to help the party navigate, you're going to make an acrobatics check
Oh.
to keep our footing.
All right.
Roll it.
I blame Ross's dice.
You didn't have to take one of my dice.
He did it in order to blame you.
That is a... It's all right. I have a good bonus.
You need an 18.
It's not an 18, though. It's 14.
14. It's a failure. You direct the party to approach it in just not quite the right way. Wouldn't call it the wrong way, but it's not the right way. Meaning that each person's going to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Constitution.
Sorry, guys.
Dang. 16.
2.
5.
Difficulty is ridiculously hard. I didn't realize how hard an 18 would be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Two?
two away from 20.
I
13?
nat 1 and
What?
I
13?
have a
13,
plus
yeah,
1 to
no.
my
You
saving
need that
throws.
18.
The
It's not-
disadvantage
no
on 18
bueno.
is literally impossible.
I know.
The other one was a 13 if it was
Well,
advantage.
Well,
Statistically
it's
impossible.
okay. You guys all just push yourselves a little further than your resolve, and you gain 1 level of exhaustion. Meaning you now have disadvantage on ability checks.
Which means we fail all other ability checks for the rest of the We might as well just go back.
You could.
Could we get rid of that with a rest?
You would doom his father.
Could we?
You can
would
take.
we?
You can take
went back.
You can only do your little rest things.
We can't get rid of exhaustion by doing a long
You can
rest.
you can take a short rest. You can take one per journey.
One long rest per journey.
You cannot take a long rest in the journey.
What?
Unless you roll to take a long rest during the journey.
He said we didn't take a long rest earlier, so we could take a long rest later.
If I rolled up a long rest in the journey.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, it's like a board game.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Shoots and ladders,
It's
man.
like a tabletop.
Like if you're betting on running into a long rest.
But I will say you can take a short rest and get your hit dice to spend if you need to get some healing.
Gotcha.
Keep in mind you can also spend hit dice to get some spell slots.
But we can't get rid of that exhaustion.
No, it's gonna stick.
Well,
If only you had succeeded your outrider check.
you know what?
You do have your
I used
little,
Ross's
you do have
dice.
your little things, right?
My what?
Your little advantages that people gave you.
The inspiration?
Yeah, don't you? Who has
Oh,
them?
yes.
Can I-
yes,
am
yes,
I-
sorry,
is-
I have to. Yes.
Is
I
hand
do.
off the chess piece?
One second. Yeah. So I will.
Yeah, try that again.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's gonna get a chance to try again.
I'm gonna get a different die.
Okay.
Andy, grab the purple die from the mimic.
Oh, your little gem dice.
Yes.
Andy was over here pissed off that you failed that.
I was kind of mad too. I was like, this is gonna suck.
Don't be mad at the arbiter. I am just the rule maker.
All right,
Yep.
give me one of yours.
I would say more you pulled a George.
I did not actually.
So-
I did it based on the book.
So if he fails this one,
The
do we,
book-
The book.
The
do we
book pulled
re-roll?
George.
If he fails
That's
this,
true. That's the only way you.
All
Do,
right.
That's.
This is how I'm
That
reading.
tracks for you.
I'm reading it exactly as written.
Is this also disadvantage?
No, this is a totally normal.
Is this a straight roll?
Straight roll,
Because it was a
but-
disadvantage the first time.
No,
Yeah,
your
the
acrobatics check was not supposed to be a disadvantage the first time.
The
Maybe
Constitution saving throw.
Maybe I
Constitution
misread.
saving throw. This
Was
is
disadvantage.
enabled to basically make it to where they get to make the con save
All right,
at a better chance.
blow on it. All right, if it fails, it's Ross's fault again.
What's the location at the end of?
did it fail?
End of the Lord of the Rings.
You looked at
movies?
Ross. Did it fail?
Acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
16.
16, not quite.
Do you have another inspiration token?
Can I use one of my inspiration tokens?
No.
Each member of the party
One per roll.
basically gets another chance to roll the Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. He did fail.
Didn't. Man.
Yeah.
Bummer. I saw that one.
17, 18. I got it without bonuses.
The disadvantage.
Well, no, with bonus because never mind.
Still
so,
fail.
You said Constitution.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait. No, that's
25. I got it.
13.
Jeez.
You get how are you getting 25? What do you add to your Constitution? bonus?
Constitution. You have the saving throws here.
Yeah.
Plus 5, and then the proficiency. So plus 3, plus 8.
No.
No,
No.
That already
no
has the
proficiency.
proficiency
You don't
in
get
it.
to
Right,
add. You just get to add.
Either
the
way, it's
5.
22.
Yes.
It's
That's
still
a better
pass.
number to hear. So yes, you do not have exhaustion. You do.
The disadvantage, right? 7.
Yeah, you have exhaustion.
13.
You have 1 point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
So Ewan does not withhold get an exhaustion. It's okay. It's just skill checks.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
We're gonna be fine.
Hey, we crushed that first combat,
Yeah.
except for Andy.
I will say, it's not needed in combat. Skills are fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're okay.
We're fine.
I promise this is designed to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you
Mostly.
through this.
I haven't killed any of you yet, so we'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm at full health.
All right. That was our bump in the road. How do you feel?
Bumped.
Fine.
You guys all check as your backsides slip
Tired.
around. You're covered in mud. You're getting drenched with the rain. It's making it okay that you're no longer covered in mud as you sort of rinsing yourself off underneath a leaf that's pouring heavy.
I'm sick of this
I mean,
pack.
for you, and this is no different than boot camp.
Oh, I'm sure. It's
And
probably
that's why you don't have a level of exhaustion.
yeah. All right.
He's actually enjoying it, reminiscing it.
Now, depending on what you guys do here, I may need to rearrange this map, and you will help me as we all shuffle the trees around.
Sure.
Okay.
But it just depends. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe this
Fork in the road.
a bit of a different. You'll say.
A trident.
You see a clearing, small clearing. You know, in a jungle, the clearing is nothing more than you can see the sky. You witness this long-necked herbivore. As this sort of moves, and it would be bellowing if it was not me. But it sort of makes this sound as it sort of turns, and you can see it's aware of not you, as you hear this like and you hear something coming, and then you see them. 4 velociraptors. All pump out like, and they all come out there, and their like long talons begin to like slightly attack this beast. And the reason that the music is not intense is because it's not on you.
Right.
It's on this beast as it begins to get attacked. Is it the circle of life, or are you going to intervene?
Get in the trees. We don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
answer.
Your answer is it's the circle of life.
Yes. I am sorry, bro. Sucks to suck.
Yes, Jove Thor is also going to like hold back Scylla.
I'm gonna
So-
stealth.
Yeah, what's she up to?
She is sad that this is happening, but she will defer to you guys.
She's killed animals. She's
Well,
she doesn't get to be sad.
she can be both. She's crazy.
She's the reason we're
She's
out
kind of
here.
crazy. Yeah.
I know she is the reason why it's more difficult that we're out here.
Do you choose to intervene, or do you choose to avoid?
Avoid.
Sounds like the consensus is avoid.
Each of you must make a dexterity stealth or wisdom perception to avoid the notice of
Is
the
this
Velociraptors.
disadvantage again?
It is for me.
It is a skill check.
No.
Ewan's good.
Okay.
It's a very high
21. My dice are my friends.
You know what, Ewan? Good for you.
11.
I know.
19.
DC. That's a pass.
11.
13.
13.
Damn.
The party escapes. But one Velociraptor is on your tail. And you begin to feel him prowl behind you.
I'd like to use a spell.
Okay, what would you do? What would you like to do?
Spy.
Spy.
A spy can look in a location within 120 feet of where I have been
Yep, behind you.
to perceive and not have him surprise us because we know where he's at.
Yep. He's not going to attack. He's no dummy. There's 4 of you and 1 of him
He's gonna go get his friends.
Where's he at?
behind you.
How far?
We'll say
I know this.
he's tracking you at 80 feet behind you.
Okay. He's tracking us 80 feet behind us. Ish.
He said there's one behind us.
He may alert the others in his pack.
So I have a thing. It's not like an ability with a name, but I can't be surprised while I'm conscious. Since Kane has told me this, am I able to turn around and shoot at it?
I mean, you could certainly
could.
shoot at it. It's 80
I'm
feet
gonna
away.
say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. On the count of 3.
Wait. I have these attractor mines. Maybe we could use those.
Are you sure that won't attract more attention?
Unless I'm mistaken, aren't they just like mines that will attract to something that comes close to them and then explode?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we go a little further? I'll put those. I'll put all 3 of them down to get a good spread.
Okay.
Otherwise, I might just go around it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. It's just like that might be a little bit of overkill.
All right.
And then we'll move away from those.
Okay, so you begin to walk.
Can I ready an action?
Oh, are you readying?
If I notice this thing charging, I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna quick draw it.
Am I able to do the same?
You are all able to do the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Jofthor,
I believe in me.
Yes.
go ahead and make a wisdom survival check
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Guys, before I roll, I just want to say I am so sorry.
No, don't even use your dice.
Why Jove though?
They've not been working.
He's
for
the only
you.
one not doing something.
You said disadvantage, wisdom. That is a 10.
It's better than you have rolled.
You're not wrong.
All right. So you sort of stop everybody for a second, and you guys all stop and sort of squat, and then the raptor sort of stops moving and waits out there, and then you look up at the sky and you sort of see the lightning sort of tracking in the sky. Clouds sort of light up with blue and with yellows, and you're attempting to make sure that this explosion happens at the time of thunder, but your DC 10 was not enough. And you're waiting, and then you move. And you're already disappointed by your decision, and then as this velociraptor just blows up, and you just hear, and it dies.
Nice.
Except for you're out 3 very, very powerful bombs.
Were any others not too far, like close enough to it that would affect it?
We don't know.
But
Yeah, we don't know.
I can't tell you other than it does affect the rest of the rolls.
Did he blow up all 3 bombs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he put them all 3 out there so that it would blow up.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, that skips encounter Brontosaurus and 4 Velociraptor. All right, encounter 4. You continue to walk through the jungle. And you see an area full of tall fruit and nuts growing high overhead in the dense canopy.
don't touch it.
You see the birds probably frequent this clearing. With enough skill or effort, you could potentially get access to the wealth of nutritious delicacies up at the top.
You have a mango in your pocket. Do not touch it.
Well, what about you
Don't-
guys? Aren't you guys hungry?
No, I'm fine.
I do not eat.
I'm just cold. Always.
Don't touch the fruits.
I mean, Joe Flo's just kind of going to look around and see if he can see any creatures up in the canopies.
Would you say it is forbidden?
I like that. That's good.
You guys have stumbled across hidden reserves. To resolve a hidden reserves encounter, the party makes a group check to determine if you find the hidden cache of supplies or get access to them. Each of you must either make an intelligence investigation, dexterity sleight of hand, or wisdom survival. The quartermaster may replace another member's result with their own.
Okay. But this is with disadvantage. Good thing.
Over this-
Go ahead.
I cut you off.
No, it's just a good thing I have a +8 to investigation.
This is what abilities combine again?
Sleight of hand, or investigation, or survival.
Sleight of hand, 23.
It's
16.
good. 16's pretty good.
It's just a disadvantage check. Harge. 7.
7.
9. I think I've rolled more under 5 rolls tonight than I've ever have in any other session.
It's meant to be.
You look up, and you see in the trees, strangely enough, some birds begin to pick at them, and you get nothing. No reward, but no loss. Bummer. All right. This is our
We didn't touch it.
Yes.
last encounter. See, as much as you hate the disadvantage, it's only one more encounter.
Right.
This is when you hear it. I need to change the music.
I don't know. I think you should call them events.
They're called encounters.
Well, encounter implies fighting.
It used to. D&D's changed a lot.
I think he's also saying it that way so the people who are familiar with the rules will know what he's talking about.
Who's that?
The people who
I like-
own this book. It's a good book.
It's a rule set he's using.
All right. I need to see what this sounds like.
Oh, no. No.
Silverback.
I wasn't a huge fan of that sound.
Sail. 500 feet that way.
That was the sound I wanted.
Wounded.
Did you hear it?
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
No, you don't. This
Sounds
is
like-
nasty.
And
Predator, but like
It's
way
terrifying.
deeper.
So, you hear it first, the growl. But in the distance, the power lines go down and begin to converge along a single point. The top of whatever this area would be, this thing that would have the storage. And I need to go and grab the thing. So while I do that, I need you all to create to me a large clearing in the middle of this map.
All right.
making the trees and the power lines all converge on this one thing. And you can have power lines go all around. There are 3 cities atop Nimbus. They all converge in this location.
Man, I love that there's this giant tree. It makes a great variety. So these represent the monorail system. These beams.
There's
So
3 cities, so it comes from 3 different directions.
3 different directions. Like we can act like this is. They converge.
That's what he said. That's a clearing. 3 different areas.
That's a clearing.
Master DM.
Yeah.
Does this, or do you approve of this?
I'm pleased.
Okay.
He is pleased, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for participating in this short intermission brought to you by Roll2One.
We hope that you got your popcorn or whatever other snack you enjoy.
Oh, I should have got popcorn.
Watching it live was fun. All right. Andy, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
There's a Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, that's too much.
Can we just do a Velociraptor? I mean, they look pretty much identical, right?
I love this Tyrannosaurus.
Dude,
Wow, that's actually, that's really, it can move.
it looks like the one from Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Where did you get that?
I have 7 of them.
He does.
I have 7 of those for no reason. All right,
found
so
a million
there is a
Rather large.
rather large being encircling a rather medium-sized being. And you see him sort of going in circles, and he's sort of like, if I could make that sound, but it's like this like the angry roar, and he gets near and he starts to like go up against the building like a cat rubbing its cheek against cardboard. It's sort of like gets pissed, and just as he gets near,
Should this be taller?
What?
Should this be taller?
No, because I'm imagining that the wires go down all towards this kind of middle sequence, this middle space, right? So it's not like a huge spire as much as it's all of them going down. Because if you know, the power is all coming from this thing. If you imagine, the spire is technically upside down, right? Its power is being generated from the planet, not from the sky, right? So it's a spire upside down, right? So this is just the way down.
Spire might.
Right? And so in this case, this guy is basically, as the Tyrannosaurus gets near him, he's sort of like, he holds out his finger and like a cattle prod or a rather, a rather angry police officer is beginning to shock this Tyrannosaurus as he gets near him.
It's like his chair and whip.
Kind of. And he's sort of, and you see coming out of his fingertip is just a jolt of lightning energy. And he is wearing
Bad Tyrannosaurus.
He is wearing. This is one of the patients from Mars. This is patient. Yes, he is wearing the sort of jumpsuit that denotes him as one of the patients.
Electric Man.
Patient 6.
Electrolysis.
And this Tyrannosaurus is encircling him. What do you all do?
I'm going to stealthily.
So we're coming in from this way again.
So
right?
glad you said that. Sentry, I need you to make a perception check.
To make sure we just don't stumble in.
To make sure you don't just bump into the Tyrannosaurus.
+4.
Dang it.
It's a 14.
Wow.
This is my worst roll all night. Well, yeah, but close.
And it needed an 18, didn't it?
Everyone. The sentry is not successful. I need you guys to put yourselves near the building. Bummer.
I want to write it.
This is gonna be
Let's
fun.
roll initiative.
Disadvantage.
Actually, I take it back. Sorry for the fun excitement, but I think we got to pick it up there next time. As the Tyrannosaurus crosses the threshold of the other side of the building, he turns, and with a mighty roar, we pick up there next time on Roll to 1 and Orbit 21. Bye.